All right, good morning, everyone. Good, almost Shabbat, heading into Shabbat this evening. I hope you guys all have had a good week and are ready for a break from all of the toiling of the week. We're going to begin settling in for Shabbat here now. So, if you can, find yourself well, it's a little warm today, but if you would like, find yourself a blanket or a tallit to help provide that coziness. Make sure that you are in a good seated position that will provide you support, that will allow you to sit comfortably without too many aches and pains for 20 minutes or so. And as you do so, see if you can put both feet on the ground so you have that stabilization beneath you. And then just kind of fall into your breath, feeling your body supported by its own structure, allowing your breath to carry your mind and body forward in time, perhaps even counting each breath in one, out two, feeling the seconds pass by as you breathe. There's no right or wrong way to breathe. There's no depth or shallowness that is better at this point. Just allow your body to breathe naturally. And feel where the breath takes you, where it lands in your body, whether you're breathing in through your mouth or your nose, out through your mouth or nose, whether it's filling your chest or your stomach or both. Whether the breaths are bringing sensations to other parts of your body. Maybe as you relax, feeling your hands and feet tingling a little bit. Just allowing your breath to settle in, to connect you with your body and with the surroundings. Elohai neshama shenatata bi Tehorahi. Atavrata yitzarta. Tanafakta biveta mishamra bikirbi. Pulsman sheneshama bikirbi. Modani lefanecha. Adonai Elohai. Velohei avotai vimotai. Ribon kol hamasim. Adon kol hanishamot. Baruch atah Adonai. Asher beyado. Nefesh kol chai. V'ruach kol basari. Oh God, the breath you have given me is pure. You created it, you formed it, and you placed it within me, and you guard it within me. For all of the time that I have my breath within me, I am grateful to you, Adonai, our God, and God, my ancestors, the great one who makes all things happen, the sovereign of all breath. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, in whose hand is all respiration for all life and the wind of humankind. As you allow that prayer to seep into your mind and your soul, consider what it guides you to do in relation to your breath, as opposed to thinking of it simply as a bodily function. Reminds us that our breath is a gift. Our breath is what keeps us connected to the whole world and to each other. Our breath is that link to the divine. And that breath is also the power behind speech. Without breath, speech would be impossible. Our tradition teaches that God created through speech, which leads us to a possible conclusion that our being created in the divine image means that we too create through speech. You continue focusing on your breath, relaxing into your body. I want you to notice what words arise in your mind. What is the relationship between the mind, the vocal cords, the mouth that allows for speech? We first think and then we speak, or sometimes we speak before thinking, which we also know often leads to miscommunication, misunderstanding. So with each breath going forward, I invite you to deepen it in this moment, filling your lungs slowly and exhaling, emptying your lungs slowly. And as you do so, rather than trying to maintain a cleared mind, notice what arises. Notice what words, what images, but particularly, even if it's only images or feeling, that next step, the words, notice the words that come to mind and where they guide you in your own co-creation of the day ahead. Baruch Shema v'haya olam. Baruch, Baruch Oseh v'reshit. Baruch Omer v'oseh. Baruch Gozer Mekayem. Baruch Merachem al haaretz. Baruch Merachem al habriot. Baruch Mishalem Sachar Tov Lireah. Baruch Ha'eleh Mekayam Lanetzach. Baruch Hodeh Umatzi. Baruch Shemo. Yitrichod v'zimrot negadelcha. Nishbachecha v'nefarecha v'nazkir shemcha. V'namlichecha malkeinu Eloheinu. Yachid ve'haolamim. Melech meshubach u'mefor adei ad shemo hagadol. Baruch atah Adonai. Melech mehulal b'tishbachot. Blessed is the one who spoke and the world came to be. Blessed is the one who manifested the beginning. Blessed is the one who speaks and does, who decrees and makes happen. Blessed is the one who's compassionate towards the earth and towards all creation. Blessed is the one who repays good for good. Blessed is the one who is ever living and will exist forever. Blessed is the one who frees and redeems. Blessed is God's name. For we, in our words of praise and our songs, will glorify you. We will praise you, and we will clarify and remind everyone of your name and your sovereignty, our sovereign one, our God, single life of all creation, sovereign of praises and glorifications from now until forever. Your name is great. Blessed are you, sovereign one of praises and song. In that prayer, we see the link between God's creation through words and our use of words to praise God. That we, creatures of this earth, limited by the interaction between the divine and the earth, standing between these two realms, are able to bring into this world the power of the divine through our speech, and particularly through praising the divine. Our words allow us to apply terms like compassionate, giving, great, just to the divine, which we then center for ourselves as ethical traits that we wish to embody as well. That in doing so, we fulfill our purpose on earth and also feel internally, individually joyful at being given this knowledge and given this power and the guidance as to how to use it. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך ירטה וימליך מלכותה, ויכון ויומכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, ברוך אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה, יתברך. יתברך וישבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, יתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעולם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ואמרו Amen. Exalted and hallowed be God's great name in the world, which God created according to God's plan. May God's majesty be revealed in the days of our lifetime, in the life of all Israel, speedily, imminently, to which we say Amen. Blessed be God's great name to all eternity. Blessed, praised, honored, exalted, extolled, glorified, adored, and lauded be the name of the Holy Blessed One, beyond all earthly words and songs of blessing, praise, and comfort, to which we say, Amen. As we step into the Shema and its blessings, we are also reminded that language has its limits, that our ancestors tried, and we continue to try, to use language to guide our behavior towards God's will. And yet we can only come asymptotically close to capturing the reality of the divine in words. As the Rambam told us, we can only know God by what God is not. And yet we can in our hearts experience God beyond language. So I'll invite you to join together in breathing together as the Barhu. I'll count down 3, 2, 1 out, and then 1, 2, 3 in. The first out breath is simply to empty your lungs so that you can all begin the in breath together. We'll begin now. Out, 3, 2, 1, in, 1, 2, 3. 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 Baruch Adonai Hamelech. Baruch Adonai Hamelech Leolam. God speaks to us in words through the Torah. God also speaks to us through God's creation, through the world around us, through the light that enters our eyes, bouncing off all of creation, transmitting information to our brains, giving us the ability to process and see, to find patterns, and to bring together theories as to the way of the world. All is the work of God's hands, and we are granted the ability, the gift of learning from heavenly light. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer hameorot. And we know that this light is also the light of love. The love which has empowered us to reveal Torah, to see Torah, to share Torah. From generation to generation do we transmit our wisdom and knowledge of the divine through words, through actions, through prayers and blessings, through holidays, through mitzvot. Each represent our acknowledgement of God's love and our ability to reflect God back to God in love. And through this, we find the divine oneness of all creation, which we are a part. Continue now together chanting the Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever. On reflecting on that oneness, on the transmission of love back and forth, transmission of love between us and God, we see it is our responsibility to reflect that love back through mitzvot, through prayer, through good deeds. We acknowledge all of the truth behind the Torah. We come to represent that truth in our daily life by enacting it. And through our own mindfulness of our actions, we show the world what our God means to us. That this God of love liberates us, liberates all in need of liberation. That our core story is that love leads to liberation, from slavery to freedom, across the sea of reeds, to, in fact, the revelation of Torah, divine language, words spoken from the beyond into human ears, guiding us in ways of righteousness in the world. I invite you now to take a moment for yourself to find where words are guiding you today, where you are finding that love resonant, where you can bring into the world through speech and through action the Torah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agid tehillateh. As these words arise for you, I invite you to speak them aloud to yourself. What words are you bringing into the world? Can you bring in from your mind to your mouth to your actions? Where can you find your place of Torah today? Yehi you so imrefi imrefi vehegyo lefane Adonai Adonai Suri Goani Goani. May the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable to you, O God, our rock and our Redeemer. Amen.